La 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 la. Just walking up to this pit that's not deadly at all. Oh. Welcome back. Today I have a little sort of invention I've made in Minecraft. I've created quicksand. And on a more serious note, it doesn't have to look sort of crazy like that. It can also look more distinguished, going in a certain pattern. And I attempted to even make it go aligned with the blocks, but I noticed this odd bug that it seems to have once you see it in a moment. It kind of just appears there and then flops back down into the thing. I do not know why it does that. So yes, this isn't all that hard of a concept. These two are my better examples, but this was my example of it actually looking like a pit. Except for I forgot and made the radius for spawning the blocks too small, so they don't appear by the time you get there. Pretty much how they work is in the ground, there's lava at the bottom, so it kills you. Above it is a cobweb, and then falling into it is a block of sand. It gives this nice little sinking sand effect, and it can be made with any block as long as you have MC Edit. It also can be used, as I jump into this one, to hide areas inside quicksand. You might see this in some sort of adventure movie or game or something. Like, for example, there was in the Temple in Paper Mario, that one puzzle and the sand went down and everything was crazy like that. And even underneath, you do not see the cobwebs, so it keeps the effect nice and straightforward. You can even use this as some puzzle, so a block will come up and you can jump over the pit. So yeah, quicksand. I know a more like redstone engineer like Seth Bling or someone like that could probably figure out how to make this work a little better or just popularize the idea. Pretty much how you make it is you make your pit, make it about 3 deep. On the bottom layer put lava. Layer above that put your cobwebs, and then put sand down. Now you go into MC Edit. Here in MC Edit, you select the sand you want to sandify, or you can select any other object in the game. Now once that sand is now an entity, you create spawners, include position data, then you go into change spawner properties. Set the minimum and maximum at 200 and put the current at about 1. Also, spawn count should be 1, and entity cap should be a large, like, I'm just going to put 300, maybe just, 300 sounds good enough. And the detection range of about 100. And I'm just going to put, like, 6 or something there, because why not? Just make sure. So I haven't actually checked if that does much to it. So, making sure you run the filter. Oops, I clicked a few times. Making sure you run the filter. You now take and copy this, and then delete it. Paste it right back where it was, and then nudge, nudge, nudge under the lava. Import it in, save it, and go back. In Minecraft, you will have noticed your sand is already spawned, and is already sinking. This should be how it should be. This should be how it should be. Haha. Yes, this should be how it should be, and you have your little tiny sand pit. Now, because of the high spawn limit, it should only have the amount of blocks times 3 as the amount of entities in these pits, which you can use to keep track of if there's too many or not. For example, this one would have about 12 entities at the same time inside of it, because the one sinks and then another spawns on top of it, and so each block has about 3 entities in that area at the same time. So keep this in mind if you make this for your own maps, because the more of these near each other in the 100 block radius, I guess, or actually 50 block radius could work. Just don't try to go too small, or you have the issue this one has, where it doesn't spawn in time, and also because it's got an entity cap, it doesn't spawn correctly. Yeah, I hope you like this video. I hope somebody can actually do something with this in their own maps. I'm planning to use it, and I'm going to hopefully try and figure out how to improve it, maybe improve upon the fact that it doesn't really line up with the top of a block. You can use half steps to make it look sort of normal, but there's no sand half steps or dirt half steps, so it doesn't look entirely all that great. Anyway, I'll see you all later. I'll see you all later. Later. Whoa.